Hi, I'm Emily Kane, owner of Yogacara Whistler here in the heart of Whistler Village. Today I'll be leading you through a short sequence to help you with balance and stability. So let's start by coming to a tall standing position, resting your feet underneath your hips or together, whichever serves you. Feet and knees are parallel. Find length through your arms and fingertips. Then close your eyes. As you inhale, lift your toes off your mat, just your toes. And as you exhale, fan them down from pinky toe to big toe, feeling grounded, steady, and stable through your feet. Soft through your knees, keeping your thighs active as you lengthen your tailbone towards your mat. Keep your chest lifted and your shoulders relaxed away from ears. Find length through your arms and fingertips. Feel space through the back of your neck as you radiate the crown of your head towards the sky. And find softness in the muscles of your face, your forehead and jaw, even the space between your brows, while eyelids soften a little bit deeper. Then begin to become aware of your breath. That expansiveness into belly, rib cage and collarbones with each inhalation, and the softening of your exhalation. Noticing its natural rhythm without trying to alter it in any way. Keeping this same balance between strength and stability with a sense of softness throughout your practice today. Let's take a deep breath in. Breathe out through mouth. And we can gently flutter eyelids open. Let's inhale to reach our arms out wide and up overhead. Gaze up, palms softly touch. Exhale, palms through heart center, Anjali Mudra. Let's practice that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. This time as you inhale, reach your arms out wide, shift your weight onto one foot, and lift your knee in line with your hip. Exhale, palms to heart center. We'll inhale to reach arms out wide, keeping your knee up. And as you exhale, slowly lower your foot down as your palms come up to touch. Exhale, shift over to the other side. Inhale, reaching out wide. Foot comes down to touch as palms come up to touch. Continue to alternate with your own breath. One thing that I find really useful for this dynamic meditation is to find a point that is non-moving, what's known as the drishti point, or point to focus your gaze, helping your mind and body find balance. Then pausing for a few breaths with one knee lifted, palms at heart center. Notice the balance of your hips. In fact, taking your palms onto your hips, making sure that one hip isn't hiked too high. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, take a step back. Turn your back heel in slightly and press through the back outer edge of your foot. Your front knee is stacked over your ankle. Lengthen your tailbone down towards your mat. Draw your navel in towards your spine. Feel lifted and long through your torso. And as you inhale, reach your arms up. The tendency here often is to bring your stance really narrow. Try taking your stance wide so both of your hips can face towards the front of your mat. And as you exhale, dive forward. As you inhale, reach all the way back up. We'll practice that 2 more times, exhaling. Inhale. Last time. And we'll pause here for a moment, feeling really grounded in your feet and legs. In fact, we can inhale to lift our toes off our mat and then exhale to fan them down. Relaxing your palms back down on your hip. We can shift our weight forward into our front foot and lift our knee back in line with hip. This time we can place the sole of our foot on our ankle, our calf, or our inner thigh, avoiding placing on your knee joint. Then placing palms at heart center, Anjali Mudra. And take a few deep breaths. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, relax down. You can give your arms and legs a little shake. And coming back to Tadasana mountain pose, finding that same balance of strength and stability with that element of softness. Let's inhale to reach our arms up. Then exhale, shift over to one leg, palms to heart center as knee draws in line with hip. Inhale. Exhale, shift over to the other side. We'll do that for a few more breaths. We'll pause here, feeling that same element of strength through your standing leg and that balance in your hips. And we'll take a step back with that same foot and swivel our back heel down to our mat, pressing through the outer edge of our foot, keeping both legs strong and front knee stacked over top ankle. Drawing tailbone down towards mat, keeping your belly button drawn in, your chest lifted. Let's inhale to reach our arms up. Soften your shoulders and lengthen through arms and fingertips. Let's take a deep breath in. Breathe out, dive forward. Inhale, reach all the way back up. Exhale to lower. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale forward. We'll pause here. Placing palms back down on hips. We'll shift forward into our front foot, feeling steady and stable through that standing leg, knee back in line with hip. Then we'll turn our leg out. We'll place our foot on our ankle, our calf, or our inner thigh, avoiding placing on your knee. Then palms at heart center, Anjali Mudra. And coming back to that drishti point, or that point to focus your gaze, helping your mind and body find balance. And take a deep breath in. Breathe out, relax down. Giving your arms and legs a little shake. Coming back to Tadasana mountain pose, let's take a deep breath in. Breathe out, chin towards chest, and slowly roll down your spine one vertebra at a time. And once your fingertips are down on your mat, you can bend your knees so deep that your sit bones rest on your heels. You can even guide your feet and knees all the way together for this one. And lengthening your arms out long, relax your chin in towards your chest. Take a few deep breaths in and out through your nose. And slowly lowering knees down to mat as you untuck toes. Let our sit bones slide to the side and come to the top of our mat with our knees bent. Feet hip distance apart, feet flat on your mat. As you inhale, reach your fingertips forward. As you exhale, slowly roll down your spine, one vertebra at a time. Let your shoulders and head rest down absolutely last. Gather your knees in towards your chest, giving them a soft squeeze and gently rocking from side to side. Then lengthening your legs out long along your mat, taking them wide, resting your palms up beside your body and closing your eyes. I recommend resting in Shavasana for 5 or 10 minutes. Thank you for practicing with me today. My name is Emily Kane, owner of Yogacara Whistler, here in the heart of Whistler Village. Namaste.